Well, hey there, it's your old buddy Sanford of Sherman Heights, July 2nd, 2026. As usual, lots of cool stuff to show you. Let's jump right in. Starting with a great train film from 1960 featuring the Canadian Pacific Royal Hudson 2857. This was a fan excursion in 1960 prior to the locomotive being scrapped the following year. And it is a great 3-inch film of various sights of the train passing by as well as on board. Man, it's just really interesting to see these old steam locomotives doing their thing. And I'm actually going to have a lot more film with trains coming up, as I've just purchased a large collection that I'll be going through over the next month and a half. So check back for more. Still going through that Midwest collection of photographs from Kansas and Missouri, and here's a nice view of Branson looking over White River in the 1920s. Here's the gang hanging out next to their car. Don't know what kind, easy to say Ford, but you never know. But good-looking men and women hanging out. Next is a pair of ladies hanging out on the fence strumming a ukulele. Or is it ukulele? I never know how to say it. Going back to Ellsworth, Kansas, this one caught my eye. Up there it says Tea Table, and that was a flower brand that was made there in Ellsworth in the 1920s. And I thought, well, I wonder if that building is still there. Yep, it is, but it doesn't look as good as it did in the 20s. Sadly, I believe that factory is vacant. Moving on to a car, a 1928 Chevrolet Coupe with Missouri plates and the proud owners hanging out on the back bumper. Here's an interesting photo. The caption on the back reads, "Eventually, why not now?" And it's a picture of a guy swinging a broom at his wife. I wonder what the context is for that photo. A few more to go. Here's a view of the old White River Bridge in Branson going over the White River. And you can see the hillside, very typical to see of the Ozarks, that exposed cliff. Oh, nice photograph. A woman posing next to her garage with her car in the back. And you can't see it in this scan, but the license plate or the tag says Ellsworth, so you know where it was taken. And one more, 1927, the Lindenlohr Lodge, a rustic log hotel that was built the year before in 1926. I've searched high and low, and while I can find mention of the Lindenlohr Lodge next to the dam and river, I cannot find a picture except for the one that I've got. Anyway, cool photograph of a building that I am sure is lost to time. Anyway, that's what I've got for you today. Hey, take a look at my store. Check that out. Over 14,000 items for you to discover and make your own. You can find links to everything I've shown you in this video's description. I've been keeping cool stuff out of the landfill since 1999. I'll see you next time.